It's no surprise that men prefer singlehood. They don't go down that route because of drawing everyone's attention and becoming different. This goes beyond that. Men going their own way is vastly different from what modern society and entitled women try to portray. These very people always brag about tolerance and respecting freedom of speech and choices, but in reality, that's only propaganda. Today, guys, I am going through some misconceptions modern women have about MGTOW, why they're wrong, and what MGTOW really is. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Chuck8094. He said, "The mystery I haven't figured out, even after years of knowing the Crimson Capsule, is how they can be perfectly reasonable until they think they have their claws into you, then she turns into a Tasmanian devil, and it's always your fault." Chuck8094, you're absolutely right. That's why the frame plays a big role in every relationship, and if a chick comes up with that attitude, it's better to stay away. It's far better to be alone than in bad company. Please, Chuck8094, don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I will pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most light, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Now, back to the video. I don't want to dive that deep. Let me take this step by step. If you are a MGTOW already, I'm pretty sure you will laugh at this ingenuity and lack of awareness. First, let's get back to the basics. Men going their own way is a philosophy/mindset that helps men, especially young men, live without conforming to social norms. In fact, it's a whole belief system helping several men to say no to people or habits that don't add value to their life. For example, entitled women or dating just for getting laid. Men are waking up to the fact that chasing women is useless, and once the girl sees any sign of weakness, she often resorts to a plan B and cheats on the man. There are cases out there where the girl cheats on her boyfriend when he's just lost his parents in an accident. Because of going through this kind of heartbreak and even learning from other men's mistakes, most men see little incentive in dating and getting close to a woman. And before any girl comes up with the "we are not all like that" excuse, let me say that men are making their own choices, just like women choose to climb up the corporate ladder and end up getting depressed because they find no good men. MGTOW is not imposing their beliefs on anyone, unlike liberals who promote anything but liberty and have to lobby to get laws passed. Now that I have given a bit of context, here are the misconceptions women have about MGTOW. First, they believe that men don't actually go their own way. These modern women, especially in the Western world, think MGTOWs are hypocrites because they don't separate themselves from society. Well, let's be honest. MGTOW is not telling me to live in a cave away from civilization, but rather sharing tips and insights on how to navigate a modern society with an evident innate male sentiment, where women blame men and even some men believe they're at fault for having certain chromosomes. MGTOW, according to most modern women, is a hateful female damaging agenda. They even think that MGTOWs are against gender nonconforming men and so-called collectives. In reality, MGTOWs couldn't care less about these minorities, so they accept they exist, but don't spend their time promoting them or feeling sorry for them. In the main, this point of history is definitely insane, as the general belief is that if you don't support something, then you are against it. Liberal logic is absolutely flawed, but sadly, it's a world-dominating system of thought. Modern women say that MGTOWs support restricting women's rights such as voting, working outside the home, having their own money and bank account, etc. No, that's again totally false. MGTOWs are aware that the social landscape is different now that women are competing in the job market, making good money and opportunities to grow professionally. As a result, women's standards are getting almost impossible to attain for the average man. By standard, I mean the 666, six-pack, six-figure income, 6 feet, as well as other idealistic, unrealistic traits that even fairy tale princes can't offer. And yes, modern women think MGTOWs want women over 30 to disappear. Not at all. What MGTOWs do think and know is that women over 30's biological clock starts ticking, and since most of them spend their 20s knowing themselves more. If you know what I mean, they finally want to settle down with a man who can provide her with attention. I am not even meaning she wants financial resources, because these career women usually have their money sorted out. But since they treated her career as their baby and find themselves without real children, they want someone who will provide just that. In other many cases, women over 30 are single moms, either divorced or josted by the kind of bad boy she said she despised back in the day. Now that bad boy is gone, so the woman has to raise her kids on her own. And since it's hard, she wants a man who will help her with that. Some men fell into this trap and, as a result, experienced uncomfortable situations such as hearing kids that they're not their real dad and they can't tell them what to do. In some more extreme cases, which are unfortunately common, single moms end up having multiple simultaneous partners instead of really looking for a charming prince. As a consequence, kids who grow up seeing their parents doing this end up reproducing the same habits and perpetuating the hookup culture. It's absolutely sad, but men going their own way is not telling women not to get laid, but rather letting them know that if she's got a high body count, most men won't consider her dating or wife material. Given this harsh reality, men going their own way choose to stay out of relationships because of the overwhelming lack of women that know how to be in a relationship. They do not know how to treat their man and do not want to know. And that's just how it is. While modern women demand a lot, most men are fairly simple as they only want loyalty. However, in modern times, it's hard to find women who can offer just that since they're busy getting male validation, talking to exes, and nurturing their careers. As a man, I got tired of these women telling me I was misogynistic, gay, or needy. No, I'm not a MGTOW because I can't get women, but rather because I want to play it safe and not contribute to a corrupt family court system that throws men under the bus and steals their assets to give to the women. Just think of Jeff Bezos' ex. She really understood that getting divorced is a get-rich-quick scheme for women, and she took advantage of it. While divorce lawyers are getting huge sums of money, the jewelry business has experienced a severe decline in sales because far fewer men are buying engagement rings and other jewelry for women as gifts. Bakeries are making far fewer wedding cakes, and now a large number of the wedding cakes they make are for gay weddings. And talking about weddings, MGTOWs are aware that these celebrations are mostly another element of the matrix made to getting indebted and showing off. MGTOWs are sick and tired of the world masquerade, where people just want not only to conform to social norms, but also to impose their beliefs on those who want to live differently, such as MGTOWs. To wrap up this video, let me tell you that if you think of going your own way, I applaud you for considering so. If you see MGTOW as a community to learn from other men and improve yourself, you'll reap the benefits early on. I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What does MGTOW mean for you? What do you do to make the most of this philosophy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.